Okay, hello. So, I don't know if this is gonna work or not, or if you're looking at a regular screen or not, if you're looking at a beautiful car there with top drives, but if you are, then this video will be posted. But if not, then that's sad, because this took a whole like 10 minutes to put together. So let's hope that you're not staring at some random thing right now. Okay, here we go. So, this whole video is basically just to persuade my friend to purchase, well, not purchase, but get this fine game here. So, yeah, that's the entire purpose of this whole thing. Yeah. So, yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and, start. Yeah. So, basically, you're gonna start off in single player in that campaign. And you're gonna have these handy things that tell you the cars that are the best. Actually, like, I'm pretty sure all four of these are awful, but this one is actually pretty nice. So, yeah, I don't know what that's all about, but there you go. So, yeah, so you go to these races here. You get the cars. Some of these I'm still missing, because I haven't fully cleared out the campaign yet. But anyway, so you'll start in the UK. And you'll start with some pretty easy races, but they won't actually be that easy because you won't have great cars. And you'll slowly work your way up to having better cars. See how these are all lower levels, lower RQ cars. You get RQ. You can't see my mouse. Why am I moving my mouse? And that's what I'm basing everything off of. Anyway, see how in the UK, there's all of the numbers there next to all of the cars with the check marks next to them. Yeah, so those are lower levels, you'll see. And then just start paying attention to those numbers as we progress here. This one, the purple thing here, 72, that's just some weird thing. I don't know why they made it go from 43 to 72 and then back down to 37. It doesn't make any sense, but they gave you a 72 RQ car at the very beginning. Well, not at the very beginning, but closer to the beginning. So now you start getting into good cars here. These two are good. The two final race ones that are currently on your screen are good. And then it just keeps going. Still, the one here in this Germany is a little bit odd. So yeah, just keep going here. You get it all the way to an 89 in the end, which is orange. It looks a lot like the yellow ones, but... Wait a minute. Look at the UK here. Look at the 49 car. I picked that one up. I have that one. That's a great car. The one in the UK here. This is the 49 right there. And then if you go here, I just realized this. In Monaco, there's another one that I haven't gotten yet. Anyways, so if you just keep going, you'll eventually get a garage that looks something like this. There's some random cars here. Here's some that you get through the campaign. All four of my top cars are from the campaign. This is a campaign car. This is a campaign car. You get this as the prize that you saw at the beginning of the video, so it kind of counts. One of these is a campaign car, and the other one is a prize car. These two, well, for prize isn't the thing that said at the beginning, the daily reward thing, and sorry, I have hiccups. These two also came from the courier. This is the car I was talking about. Oh my gosh, I And you can't see my mouse. I'm basing all of this off of the mouse. Whichever one is in the most center line of the car's grid. Okay, that's the one I'm talking about. The Mitsubishi Outlander here. That's what I'm talking about. The Volvo here on the top is a very helpful car. It's a very nice car. It doesn't really look like it, but apparently it's amazing. So as we just keep going. Anyways, the point is that you start getting a bunch of cars. The game explains all of this stuff to you. So you get just a ton of stuff, but at the beginning you're not going to start with very much at all. Gives you like 5 terrible cars or something that only one of them I think is worth keeping. That I didn't keep, so yeah. Anyways, so yeah. We got events here, which I'll show you a race, just because. So you go here. Ooh, this is going to be interesting here. I lost 10 points. But anyways, yeah, so you get like prizes, like a plastic pack, which is not very good. Please tell me that this isn't the only event, because the plastic pack's going to be really discouraging. But anyways, this is opening packs. So you got your Fiat Panda here. Ooh, that one's not bad, but I already have it, so I'm going to get rid of it. The Subaru Impreza, interesting. Ford Ka. And a Golf GTI. That's actually pretty good. I got an uncommon, but still, it's not a good Golf at all. So, and I got 6 grand, 15 gold, 20 those. I don't know what they are supposed to be, but did I say 16 grand or did I say 6? Sorry, my short-term memories being my short-term memory again. So then they go into your holding pool here, and you get 3 of them or whatever, right? And then you go and you do a fuse. So those were commons. So I can now fuse one of these. So I'm going to fuse this Slingshot because it's a good car. Right? So actually, yeah, I am going to fuse the Slingshot. So I'm going to burn some money here. Right? Wait a second. Hold up. Give me a minute here. I think there's a car up here. Yes, the Volvo. Have I fused him yet? Yes, I did end up getting to the fuse. So, that's weird. I should still have garage slots. Where are the cars that are missing? Weird. Anyways, yeah, so let's go back down to the other end of my garage real quick. Yeah, I'm looking for these cars. The cars that aren't supposed to be here. I pretty much have memorized what my garage is supposed to look like, and I don't see them. Anyways. So apparently I'm already out of garage spots. Anyways, so this is one that we're not going to keep. One of these is the one that I kept for a while. So you just go in here and see it's 0 days. So, because I want to keep the one I kept for a long time. This actually isn't that bad of a car. Like, compared to this, actually, no, it is bad, isn't it? Because this guy, he's medium. And he's medium, too. I don't know. Wait a second. There's something wrong here. What? 1.9 width? What? That's weird. Yeah, it's gonna go. Anyways, so then these cars will leave your garage. And there will be some time. But your car that you've chosen to fuse will become a better car. Right? So I hit conform fuse here. It makes a cool buzzing noise too sometimes. It could also make a less cool buzzing noise, but it's nice that it made the cool one this time. So, yeah. And then this takes 15 minutes, and the better the car, the longer the fuse. So eventually here, I'm sure, yes, here, we got my Opel Manta 400 rallies. That's a mouthful. Anyway, so I got 2 out of 3 of them fused here, as you can see. I have 3, they're really good cars. So, what you do is you see how, actually, there is a lot of examples here. So, the stars on the bottom, see how there are 3? I just picked a good time, because don't worry about the GTX. He's maxed, actually, but... it's just that I didn't up his handling because it's a drag car. So yeah, so you got the Grande Punto here, the Abarth Grande Punto, which is also a very nice car. That's why I maxed it. I only maxed the best first, right? So it's a good city car. So yeah, because it's got medium ground clearance and everything. So anyways, yeah, so it's the 3 stars there that are, some of them aren't fully filled in, some of them are. You see the Little Red Express truck here in the corner. He's only got 1 filled out, and the GTX has 2, but it's really maxed, actually. It's kind of confusing. But, and then the Grande Punto, there's 3 examples here, but they're here, and so, the more you upgrade, the more the stars get, and the better the cars get. So here, I have one Opel Manta here that's stock, right? See it? Because it doesn't have any stars, and you don't have to just trust me. Oh, it's not stock. I thought it was stock. I think I already upgraded something. Oh, no, I already fused it. Okay. I didn't know this. This is all new to me. I'm totally out of money now. I got $56. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm in a money crisis somehow. I don't know how exactly, but I am in a money crisis now. So, yeah. Eventually I'll just get out of those situations, though. So, he's not actually brand new. He has some upgrades, but you can see how the ones that are fully upgraded do have better stats. Like, they've got higher top speed, lower 0 to 60 time, and better handling, right? So, I mean, both of them are the same. Also, you gotta be careful. Because, see here, he's maxed here. Hold on, let me go back. See how this is 24 out of 24? But, see, this is full, the engine is full, the chassis is full, but the weight isn't full. So you only, one of them you don't get a chance to do the final fuse for. So you have to figure out, because different cars have different choices. Mostly you want the engine to be a 3.3, the weight to be a 2.3, and the chassis to be a 3.3. That's kind of like the standard thing that works for like 90% of the cars. But there are 10%. I don't know if I have any examples. Actually, no, I do have an example right here. The GTX. So I didn't bother doing any chassis fuses because it's just a waste of cars that I could be fusing on a different car, right? Because I'm never going to put him in a handling race. He's just going to stay on the drag strip, and that's all he's going to do all his life. But he's amazing. He's got crazy low 0 to 60 time. But, yeah, so this is a guy where you want to max the engine and the weight, and then leave the chassis. So, yeah. And there are even less examples of it, but sometimes you want to go full on the handling, because weight improves a little bit of everything. So it can help the handling too, and you want to, I don't have any examples because they're just so rare. They're like 1%. But yeah, there are examples where you want to focus on handling. Let me see if I can find one here. Why am I trying to find one? There isn't an example in my garage. The closest one would be this one. So he's not fully maxed, but he's close. So he's got a lot good handling. He's got a lot of handling, but he also has good 0 to 60. So imagine if he didn't have good 0 to 60. He's an amazing car, but the Elise Sport is the one I'm talking about. Like I said, the one in the middle of my screen. So this is the one you want to 323 still. Well, okay, you don't know what I mean. When I say 323, I mean you want the engine to be a 3.3, the weight to be a 3.2, and the chassis to be a 3.3. That's what I mean when I say 323. So, anyways, so the handling. So he's got good 0 to 60, good handling. But let's, for imagination purposes, for the sake of this, he didn't have good 0 to 60, and instead he had better handling to make up for it. Then you would want to 233 him, but that's very rare. There's only like 1% of the cars or something that is that way. So, anyways, this is my recent car that I got. It's pretty cool. I got lucky, I think. I got a nice lucky pack out of a car. So, let's go ahead and do some races. So let's do this one. It seems pretty solid. So sometimes you'll have requirements in the campaign and everything. This one's obviously not very strict. You need one car that's estate. Usually they're a lot more strict than that. But so I have some of these cars here. These are all the cars I can use. Sometimes you'll have RQ limits, race quota limits. They call them race quota, RQ, whatever. Most people just call it RQ though. So sometimes they have limits. Like even though I have 235, it's on the bottom right corner of your screen, by the way. Even though I have 335, sometimes maybe, let's say, I'll have 200, right? Just down there. So it'll be like 0 out of 200. But this one doesn't have that. So this isn't the perfect example, but it works. So you look, so my Volvo here, the top Volvo, the red one, that's got good handling. So I'm going to go look through these cars here. I think the Volvo that I talked about is going to be my pick. Actually, the other Volvo has better handling, but let's see. So the Stega could give it a run for its money. Nah, not really. So I think I'm going to go with the Volvo. And then I can get rid of this, and I can pick whatever I want. So I want my Camaro. I want my Lease. And then I want my McLaren, and I got 66 RQ to work with, which is more than enough. So let's see, what else do I want? I like the TVR here, because he's got crazy low 0 to 60. So I think I'm going to go with the TVR, along with these guys. So then once you do that, you go ahead and hit the go button. And let's see, did I pick a good choice? This looks like something I could deal with. So what you do is you hit play, right? He upgraded his McLaren here a little more, so I'm going to lose there, but that's okay. This is a tie, and then we have these three to work with. So what? Okay, 1.8. That should be a win there if I put him there. So basically, you just put the cars in the pieces, right? Put them down here like that. That guy should win there, and if you're confused now, you'll figure it out if you start playing the game. I think that should be a win. I'm going to lose here barely. Also, click on your screen if you want to keep going. And then you lose 50 points. And if they win or you win by a lot, then you or they will get more points. I don't know if there's going to be any examples of this race. There may. They also just recently went through graphics updates, so sometimes there's glitches, but those will be fixed shortly. The cars will have different graphics abilities. This is going to be a dead tie. There you go. And when it's a draw, nobody gets points. This should be a win. If it's not, I'm in trouble. It is a win. By the looks of things, no! His top speed! I did not put that into factors. Oh no. This is going to be a tie run, actually, which is odd. Because, unless he beats me here, which is not, I'm not going to hold it against him that it's not possible, but yeah, I think I'm going to have him. Oh, no, dang it, I was so still hoping that I would get points. This is a really weird example. Anyways, but if I would have win by a lot that round, I would get more than just 50 points. But I didn't. I just barely won. So you can see here that he was plus 1 second, 25 milliseconds there. So if you're really curious, you can hit race info. And I won because I had better handling, but I knew that if you look at the handling scores. So in the event of a draw, nothing. It just stays 0-0. As you can see, my score here is 0-0. So it doesn't affect your score in a draw. However, you can see the tickets there on the bottom. You can see that my tickets are, it still drops a ticket, is what I'm trying to say. But I suck at explaining things. So that did not go very well. So what I can do is I can hit go anyway because I don't care. So maybe I can get a little bit of a better example here. This one looks like something I could beat. Now, sometimes you'll have choices who to race. I haven't so far, of course, but I'm in. Sometimes you will have choices. This guy, he actually fused this, which is actually kind of common at this stage in the game. But, yeah, I haven't yet, because I just haven't gotten enough cars that I would be willing to get rid of. I don't have any. I didn't get any bad Bs so far. I don't have necessarily any amazing ones. You could say that this guy here is good, but he's not crazy amazing. Anyway, so who can win against the Subaru here? Also, don't be alarmed, in the first race you can't, for whatever reason, you can't, like, put them in the pieces. You can't put the cars here, like I could put this guy here or something like that. And then if you make a mistake, you can just hit reset hand and put things back together. But for whatever reason, in the first race, you have to go with the blue outlined one and put the car there. But just the first race. After that, you can put them wherever you want, which is really odd. I don't know why. But, yeah. So, let's see. Can this guy win anywhere? I do not believe he can. He's my weakest link. So, if he can almost win in the Monaco G-Force test in the middle here, I think I may be okay. So that's probably going to be a loss. It's possible he could win that, but it's definitely not likely. As you can see, this guy upgraded his car, and I did not. If I had an upgraded car, I would easily win, I betcha. That's also a much better car, too. But I have four-wheel drive, so... yeah, this guy isn't actually great, but he is my best in that class, right? So, anyways, the narrow streets this time. Let's see if anybody can win there. Okay, well, I got cars that can win, but you always want to save those, right? So, this guy here, there's not necessarily a good spot to put this guy. I'm looking around here. The G-Force test. Maybe. Twisty circuit. Maybe. He doesn't really have a good spot. I just don't need a drag car here. So I'm just going to put the other two where I think they should go. So, obviously, the G-Force test guy is going to be my best bet for him. Well, not obviously, actually. That's not crazy obvious, but I should put this guy in the G-Force. So then let's go ahead and see, can this guy win here? No, this guy can win here better, and that is a race that suits his car more. Well, my car, that guy more. And then this guy, he should win here. I know that other car has good mid-range acceleration, which is something you're really going to have to worry about, by the way. Yeah, because it's a stat that you can't see, but it's very important. It's basically 60 miles an hour to 100. It's not a stat you can see. See, like if I go in here, it doesn't show up here in the, oops. Okay, well, we can see it this time, I guess. So I win this one as well. Also, the skip match button on the top there, that just skips everything. But I'm not going to do that this time. So you can't see it here. So no MRA for here, mid-range acceleration. And then if you look here, here's your key stats. And I just keep going down slowly. Look for the mid-range acceleration stat that it shows you. There's no description. Sometimes you'll have a description hiding on the bottom, but a lot of times there won't be a description on the bottom. So this one just doesn't have a description on the bottom, so I can't keep going. But yeah, so what I'm saying is there is no mid-range acceleration stat. It's there, and it's a real factor. It doesn't show up. Let's see, does this guy have a... No, he doesn't. You're just going to have to trust me that sometimes there's a thing on the bottom. But it doesn't really help you. It just kind of explains what the car is. Keep searching here throughout the remainder of the match. Okay, no surprise there. That was the one we thought would lose here. He doesn't have one. He doesn't have one. Again, okay, so I'm curious. Why did he lose? Lower 0 to 60 time. So the winner had lower 0 to 60 time, which was the Dodge Magnum. And then, why did he win? because lower 0 to 60 time. So, and you can see here he did have lower 0 to 60 time, meaning he did win. And that's the little piece that we saw there. But if you want, you don't have to accelerate it, and this is a perfect example. Good, this guy wins. That's important. So, yeah, so you just watch the whole thing. That's a good one because it's short. But even the long ones, you can watch all the way. I don't know why you would want to do that to yourself, but you can. Oh, I really thought the Mercedes had a description. Maybe it's just not showing them here. Maybe let's just keep going, because I know that some of them have descriptions. So this is also a loss, but you can see on the top here, on either sides of the top, my points and their points. So I'm going to lose this by 50 almost certainly. Yeah, so see, there's another example. That was a longer race, and you didn't have to watch all of it. Well, I did, but you could click on your screen or just tap on it, whatever device you're using. So that's a win, which is really nice. So even though I got 1 star, it's still a win, and now I'm into second bracket. And you can see here on the bottom the cars I can get from this grid, and if you got 3 stars, you could pick 3. If you got 2, you could pick 2. But since I got 1, I only get 1 choice. So I'm going to go with that one. Okay. So I got 500 RQ points, or XP. So that goes towards my RQ. I don't know if you saw that, but my RQ went up a little. So yeah, that's basically racing. It's a very long process. And I'm almost certain that I'm recording this so you can see like a blank screen, but there's a chance that this will work. And there's also wet weather, meaning you need standard tire cars for that. It kind of goes into that, but not really. You just kind of have to learn it the hard way almost. Oh, would you look at that? Another daily reward. Yeah, because the daily rewards come at 2 or something. I don't know. But whatever, I just got 5 grand. It's kind of weird, but yeah. The daily reward comes at odd times. I think it's whatever time you got the game is when your daily reward comes. Whenever you created the account or whatever, I'm not sure. Anyway, so challenges here, I might as well show you. It's basically here, so let's go into this random one. Really, I can actually do this, but by the looks of the prizes, it's suspiciously difficult looking for me. So I got all my RQ, which is weird, but I guess you're just gonna have to trust me on a lot of things. What? 5x required. So this actually has no requirements. This is the first time I have ever seen an event with absolutely no requirements. What? I'm so confused. I have never seen that before. There are no requirements for this event. What? That's so weird. This is there's something up. There is something up with this. There's something going on because this isn't supposed to be this easy. I have a feeling something okay, this is turned entertaining like that for everyone involved. So, yeah, it usually is a little more difficult to get stuff, but wait, do I have to lose in order to get the stuff? I'm confused. I'm very confused. That was easy. Anyway, so this is a perfect time. See how many points I got for winning because I won by so much. So you can hit the skip match button, and then you. Okay, so also these will show up, and you can watch a short video for a free upgrade, but I don't think that would be very good for my video. So I have a ceramic pack now, which is the second best thing. Anyways, yeah, it wouldn't be good for my video, but. Apparently there aren't any tricks to this. Yeah, so we're opening a ceramic pack, which is the second best pack. Legendary is actually, if you include legendary, it's the third best, but technically. But I don't think that actually exists in actual top drives. Okay, not a bad start. RQ27 for the beginning. That's always nice. I already have this, so it'll be going away. Ah, another bluebird. Okay, well that's fun. I like these cars. So, yeah, that'll be third, and I'll keep that. This one isn't particularly great, but it is an extra rare. Okay, a Peugeot. And finally, oh my gosh! This is no way! There's no way that just happened! What is this? There's also a wish list function in this game, so yeah, that's also nice. This is insane. I already have one of these, and they are amazing cars. So that was interesting. Oh, there's only a certain amount of attempts. Now that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense now. Okay. I get it now. So that's the trick. But this is actually crazy. That was easy. And I got a good top car out of it. That's actually an amazing car. I hope you're not crazy confused right now, because that would be kind of bad. But anyways, this is a more normal looking one by the looks of things. See, now that worked before, but now I only have 180 race quota to work with, or RQ. And I only need one car from Japan. Okay. So, since in 9 hours I'm going to be able to get another car, let's just add the Datsun. Let's just add the other Datsun. And then, yeah, that's pretty much everything worth keeping. So, oh my gosh, that is amazing. I have 2 Datsun rally cars now. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm making a video here, but I just have to, this is like a moment for me, actually. It's there, that was weird, it glitched out, but now we have the filter. Okay, this guy's a good one, let's throw him in. Let's have you go, and we can put this guy in, and then we'll have this guy go. And there we go, some nice coordination going on. Let's upgrade this guy up a little bit so he can have better handling. There we go. Alright, and then I have 36 RQ to work with. So I don't want these two D's here on the screen. I'd rather take the Honda City Turbo. And that means I have more RQ to work with. So let's see, what do I not want now? The Stega is something that I would like. You see how they're fully upgraded, therefore better. Stega's a really good car, but I don't think I'm going to trade him for anything. Oh, this is an off-road race. Okay, so you can just hit back. You can't do this in the other ones. You'll lose stuff for it, but in challenges, you can hit the back button and it won't cost you anything. It doesn't say back for the other ones. It says something else. So, so yeah. Anyways, hold on. So, hold on, I'm thinking here. I'm trying to look for cars. The Stega's coming, turns out. Let's have the Bluebird come as well. I don't want to take the Subaru Brat here, the red one. I got 2 of them. Because, yeah. No, I'm good. Let's go ahead and take the Mazda. We got 43 to work with. So what do I want? The BRZ I haven't taken for a spin in a long time. So let's go ahead and have him come. Wait a minute. These are all Japanese. I only need 1 Japanese car. So all of the good ones that I need are Japanese. That's hilarious. Let's get rid of you, I guess, and you. But the rest I want. Or actually, you may go, but I'll just leave them in my hand for now, just in case. Alright. So, I'll put the Demon Roadster there because he's a really good car. Oh, the Opel GT Concept. Oh, that one's a good one too. That I can actually use this time, which is not common. Well, I need to be looking for an off-road car here. Well, I have 40 RQ to work with. Oh, yeah, I don't have a 40 RQ car. Let's see. Any off-road cars that I've missed? By the looks of things, no. Well, let's just go ahead and toss that guy in then anyway. I realized I need an off-road car in this section. So, yeah, there we go. Anyways, we're here now. So, after that, we can now do the racing, right? So, let's go ahead and throw him in the quarter mile. He's probably going to be better than the other guy. No, they're the same. But he's going to be really good. You know what? This guy's also going to be amazing. So I'm actually just going to go back and I'm going to replace him with the... Where is it? The Little Red Express truck, which I haven't driven in forever either. And he can do the 1/4 mile now because that's just something he's good at. Off-road's going to hinder me a little bit in the slalom, but let's hope for the best there. And let's put him here. And then in indoor karting, this is going to go here, and this is going to go here. So I don't get to utilize the handling there, but it's all going to be alright. So then you go across here. Oh no, this is motocross or whatever. So I may actually lose because I wasn't paying attention. So that's why you always have to pay attention. You have to have high ground clearance for this track. So yeah, I'm good anyway. But yeah, so then I get the prize, and you just keep going through, right? Very simple. And eventually they usually have a big grand prize at the end. So you can see 18 here. The requirements, see how they slowly progress. So at the beginning I only needed one Japanese car. Then now I need 2, 3, 4. Wow, that goes quickly. And then by the time I get to 5, I need 5 all the way. So let's do another one. This one's on road. So now we have to rebuild our hand. So... didn't give us any more RQ to work with. Sometimes they mess with that and give you more or less occasionally. Usually more, but sometimes they can, on some occasions, give you less. So let's go ahead and pick out some cars here. Yeah, that'll work, I suppose. Nah, I'll just go with this. It doesn't meet the requirements. Ah, that's right, I need 2 from Japan. Okay. So this guy can go then. I need 36. Okay, well you're coming anyway. Alright. So these are all standard tire things, but I think I may still be able to win because these cars aren't exactly the greatest. He's gonna go to the runway drag. The quarter mile is going to go here. And then the airplane hangars. This could be anybody, really. He's an ultimate off-road car, 4-wheel drive standard. That's the best off-road cars in the game. Oh no, most of them are 4-wheel drive standard. I'm in trouble. Let's just hope for the best. How about that? Let's put him in the karting circuit service roads, and then the airplane hangars will work with him. Okay, so this should be a win. Oh boy. Yeah, this is going to be a win. Yeah. Also, you can't hear anything, but it's loud. So, some of this can get pretty loud. So just turn your volume down, no biggie. Okay, these last races are the ones that I think are going to be the most interesting. I think I have him. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be very important. Let's see, do I have him? Maybe. I think I'm. No, he's going a little faster than me in the corners, but I'm just too fast in the straights. Let's see, race info. Okay, so it only gave me those two, which were true. So, anyways, these aren't people. The events are actual people. These aren't people. The Top Drives Hutch is the owner of Top Drives. So Hutch actually put these cars together and chose these. So it wasn't actual community members, but it was Hutch people. So yeah. Anyways, that is kind of Top Drives in a short nutshell. I know it was kind of long, but I wanted to explain everything. So yeah, there you go. Now I hope you've been able to see this. I oh so dearly hope you've been able to look at this. Okay, that's a good sign. I just opened up Ob's studio. So and it changed. So maybe you can see what's going on. Anyways, so that was a whole solid 40 minutes at Top Drives. Hope you enjoyed. And I suppose I will see you in the next one. So, bye.